Wendy. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. Yes, it is. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Hey, brothers and sisters. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. If y'all missed the intro, y'all can always go back and, y'all know, rewind and hit the replay. I'm smiling per usual, happy per usual, joyous per usual, especially, when I haven't been on in a while and I get to come back on and interact with you all and, give messages from the Most High. So, yes, I'm happy. um, I hope that you all are doing well, my brothers and sisters. I hope that you all are in good graces and in good health. And salute to all the soldiers and the warriors out there standing strong and firm in the Lord. And I want to say God bless you all and love to you all, my brothers and sisters. It's windy out, y'all. It's beautiful out today. Um, Not too hot. Of course, it's not cold in Florida, at least not yet. And it's nice and breezy and windy. And I just love it. I love it. I love nature. Um, so, um, Today, I'm going to talk to y'all briefly. I want to pick up because I left out some key points when I was speaking to you all about how to know if you have been put up for a sacrifice. I left out some key points that I want to touch on today because it's very important. So that's what I'm going to speak about today in today's video, y'all. Hi. How you doing? John, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you are in good graces and in good health, my brother. And thank you so much for chiming into my live today. So, as I was just saying, I'm going to pick up where I left off at because I left out a few key points. A few weeks ago when I was speaking to you all about, how to know if you have been put up for a sacrifice. Okay. And I want to thank everybody who supports the channel, who supports my ministry or the ministry in any way that you do. I thank you so much. I pray that the Lord blesses you 10, 20, 100-fold, my brothers and sisters. Thank all of you who were patient with me over the last week, who could not book sessions who could not book sessions and who had to wait, who had to reschedule their session with me for the spiritual coaching. I thank you so much for being patient with me. Like I said, I had some personal things going on and also some technical things going on. So thank you all who were patient with me. Yes, thank you all who are patient with me. Um, but yes, spiritual coaching sessions are back in session. All you have to do is email me, let me know your availability, and I'll email you back, let you know if that works or not. We'll get it all worked out, and then we will have the session. Um, as I said before in a previous video, I am willing to work with you all on the prices. I understand, especially in 2025, you know, how hard it can be financially out here. So, if you need me to work with you on my pricing, I would be more than happy to do so. Okay. Because it's more about helping my brothers and sisters. Okay. It's more about helping my brothers and sisters. Um, Although I'm pouring into you, so you should pour back into me. So, but like I said, I'm definitely willing if you need to work out something with the pricing. I'm definitely willing to do that with you and to work that out with you. Okay. Hi. This ain't enough. Make it enough. What ain't enough? And Richard say, "Hey, mom." Well, hi, Richard. I'm not your mom, but hello. Okay, y'all. So, back to what I was saying. So, um, one of the main things that will be done to you if someone is trying to sacrifice you, whether that's someone or someone's, because it can be a group, um, such as in my case, there was a whole cult. Okay. As a matter of fact, I believe it was like at least 2 to 3 um, different organizations who all came together to attack me. Um, Richard, don't stop it, stop it. Okay, so y'all know I'm goofy and I like to laugh and stuff. So you up here playing. So where was I going? Where was I going, y'all? Um, so what I was saying was that if someone if someone is trying to sacrifice you, one of the main things that you will notice, and you definitely cannot not notice this, is that they will try to do a excuse me, they will try to do a humiliation ritual on you. Okay. I know most of us have heard about that. I know I see it a lot on social media. Okay, about humiliation rituals and whatnot. And that's going to be one of the main things that they do. Um, Probably the number one thing that they do when they go to try to sacrifice you. Okay. Reasons being, well, one, when they go to try to humiliate you, okay, they're going to try to do this in front of several people, okay, several people, um, mainly being on social media. Why? Excuse me. Because, excuse me, y'all. On social media, it's massive. You can get a whole bunch of people to see something at one time. Okay? So why not try to do that on social media? Okay? That's not the only place that they will try to do the humiliation rituals, but it's definitely gonna be one of the main places that they try to do it, because everybody can see them trying to humiliate you at one time. Okay, so they will try to humiliate you. Reasons being, one, they are hoping that when they try to humiliate you, that you will be so embarrassed, you know, um, and so shamed, okay, that you will go and run and hide and crawl up under a rock somewhere, okay, and not want to show your face again. Especially if they were able to pull out some real, true information about you that you may not be fond of, that you may not be proud of, okay? Such as, like, what they try to do with me, I'll give an example using myself, is they tried to pull out, one of the things they tried to pull out was the fact that I had been to jail, okay? And so they'll try to pull out something embarrassing to you, or something that they believe will be embarrassing to you. And that's if it's even something that's true, because they will lie on you. Like, they lied on me big time, okay? They will just pull stuff out of a hat and tell lies. But what I'm trying to say is, the whole point of doing these things, one reason is so that they're hoping that you go and run away and be so embarrassed and so ashamed that you no longer want to show your face. So if you have a social media account such as YouTube, and let's say you're a creator and they humiliate you so badly, they're hoping that you will no longer show up. You will no longer want to show up and produce content. Okay? You will no longer want to show up for yourself. Okay? And that is a way of destabilizing you. Okay? That is one of the reasons why they do the humiliation ritual. Another reason why they do the humiliation ritual is, and here's my mind going blank, y'all. I'm coming back to. Okay, so the one is they're hoping that you don't show your face. Oh, and then two, they're hoping that they can get everyone else to turn against you, okay? And once again, it's the same thing. You won't want to show your face. They're hoping that these other people jump on board, okay, and not like you, okay? And in doing that, if they can get other people to jump on board, talk about you, not like you, even if they don't talk about you, if they have gotten these people to feel some type of way about you, now that can ruin opportunities for you, okay? Any type of opportunity, but especially business opportunities, okay? Because you got to remember, they don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you on top. They don't want to see you successful, making money, wealthy, rich, and so forth. So they're trying to sabotage your opportunities. Okay? So these are some of the reasons why they do the humiliation ritual. I'm going to give you just one more reason, okay? And that reason would be they're hoping that you unalive yourself. If not unalive yourself, they're hoping that it can make you go crazy, okay? and it messes with your mental health to the fact, or not to the fact, but to the point that you are admitted, sorry y'all, admitted into some type of psychiatric ward or facility, okay? Which then, in turn, will mess up your credibility. Because if people believe that you are crazy, that messes up, once again, opportunities. And people, most people won't even believe what you're saying. And that's what they need. That's what they want. They do not want you to have any credibility. They do not want people to believe anything that comes out of your mouth, because they have done so many criminal acts against you, and they don't want you to be able to tell people what happened to you and people believe you. Okay, so if they can get you signed off as being mentally unstable, or hold on, y'all, just one moment.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Um, and I have to share it.
Does it need to be? Do I need to sign it?
I need to take a picture.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No problem.
And then you could just leave it right there.
For you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Okay, you too, sir. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. And before I jump back in, let me just say, I break any and all agreements that I've made with any and all unclean spirits right now in the mighty name of Jesus. So be it. Okay. Because that exchange with him, just giving that to me, exchanging it from hand to hand, okay, that's an agreement. And I break them all the time, okay, because that gives the enemy a door, a way to enter into your life if you have any agreements with the enemy. Not saying that this man was the enemy, not saying that he wasn't, but just to cover myself, I do that. Okay, so sorry. All right, so let's move along. Let me make sure. Okay. All right. Richard, you going in talking about stuff that is not relevant, but anyways. So, um, yeah. So if they can get people to believe that you are crazy, okay, especially if they can get some paperwork, some documentation signed off saying that this person is mentally ill, etc., then that's exactly what they want. Because now they can continue to do the things that they're doing to you, and most people will not believe you, because, excuse me, most people will be like, oh, they crazy, they got Baker acted, it's paperwork saying that they're mentally ill, they're mentally unstable. Okay, so that is or those are some of the main reasons why they do the humiliation ritual. I'm gonna give you one more because I could go on, but I'm gonna give you one more, and before I go to the next subject. So another reason why they do the humiliation ritual, okay. Oh gosh, and here I go. I got thrown off with him breaking the package and everything. I was just about to say it. Okay, so that fourth one, it was right there, y'all. Here we go. So I was talking about the credibility and them wanting you to seem crazy. Oh, energy harvesting. Oh my goodness. That is a great way for the energy harvesters, for the narcissists, the demons, the devils, to get energy. Yes. And not just off of you, but off of others. Okay? Because when they go to talking about you, devaluing you, smearing your name, and others join in, that is feeding them. It is feeding them energy. Okay? Whether good or bad, they'll take it either way. Okay? And that is a good way for them to energy harvest. Also, is by doing a humiliation ritual. Okay? So that's going to be like the number one thing that they're going to do if they're trying to sacrifice you, is they're going to try to humiliate you. They're going to perform what is called, what we like to call in today's time and day and age, a humiliation ritual. Okay? Another thing that you will notice if someone is trying to sacrifice you is there will be a lot of police activity towards you. Okay? You will be followed by cop cars a lot. You will be pulled over by the police a lot. And I want to make something clear right now. I'm not saying that all law enforcement are bad people, because they're not. Okay? But unfortunately, there are some bad people in law enforcement. Okay? In fact, these are spirits who are using these people. Okay? So they just jump in a body. They just jump in a vessel that is able to be used, and they use that vessel against you. Okay?
Get ready to do the floors.
All right. So yeah, that's what they do. So you'll have a lot of police activity. Also, what they'll try to do is they'll try to get you arrested. Okay? They will try to get, if you go back and you read the scriptures, my brothers and sisters, you will notice the pattern in the scriptures where the attack on God's people would always be them trying to get God's people arrested, them trying to get God's people imprisoned. Okay? The same thing that was going on back then is still going on today. Okay? We're just in a different dimension. We're just in a different time zone. Okay? But the devil ain't got no new tricks. He does the same things over and over and over. Okay? So they will definitely try to get you cased up with the law in some type of way. Okay? And they will go far. They will make things up. Okay? So if you're not doing anything illegal, and hopefully you're not, they will go as far as like trying to plant things on you. You know what I'm saying? To make it look like you were doing something illegal. Okay? So that is another sign that someone is trying to sacrifice you. Okay? Is if you notice all the time you're being followed by the police. The police may try to set you up. Um, and it's just, the police may always ride by your house. Um, and every time you turn around, you're just, it's just a lot of police activity. That is another sign, my brothers and sisters. Um, Another thing that you will notice, um, if someone is trying to sacrifice you, okay, is that you will be followed a lot as well. Um, like whether you're in a vehicle or if you walk or ride a bike, you will notice that you are constantly being gang stalked. That's what it is, okay? You will be gang stalked, okay? And when it comes to the vehicle activity, they will definitely try to get you unalived by a car accident, okay? Um, if you look at the celebrity world, when a lot of these celebrities are unalived or they pass away, one of the main ways that we are told that they passed away is by what? Car accident. It's either car accident or an overdose. Yes. So when they go to try to sacrifice you, they will definitely try to do it as a car accident. Okay? Because you can, in a car accident, you can try to make that look just as that, like it was an accident. Whole time it was no accident. Whole time they actually set this thing up, okay, for someone to hit you, harm you, and ultimately try to take you out. Ultimately, that's the goal. And I've been through all of this, my brothers and sisters. That's how I am able to get up here and talk to you and tell you about it. Okay? Um, and 2014, I was pretty much chased down on the highway and rammed in the back. My car was totaled. I still have neck problems to this day. Okay? Herniated discs in my neck because they tried to sacrifice me and take me out using a car accident, which was really, it wasn't an accident at all. It was really a hit. It was really a hit out on my life. But God, I'm still here. Okay? But I was harmed. Like I said, I had no problems with my neck. None at all until then. And now I have herniated discs in my neck because of that. And I lost my vehicle. It was totaled from them ramming me in the back. And then afterward, I don't want to get off course here too much, but I just want to add in, because it's very important for you all to know this, is that they had it set up that they wanted me to get in the ambulance after this had happened. And if I would have got in that ambulance, I don't believe that I would be here today to tell my story. But God spoke to me that night and told me not to get in that ambulance. And I could also see the paramedics, the, ambulance workers that night, how they were acting very strange. They kept looking at their watches, and God told me not to get in that ambulance, and I'm so glad that I listened to God. I did not get in that ambulance. I went to the hospital, but I did not go by ambulance. I had a family member come and pick me up and then take me to the hospital. But they had it all orchestrated and set up so that after I got in the accident, if I survived the accident, that they would have people, hit woman, to place me in that ambulance and do something to me to where I would not make it. I guarantee you I wouldn't have made it to the hospital, at least not alive, that night if I would have gotten in that ambulance. Yeah. It goes deep. And there are some wicked, wicked beings in this world. Okay? So, yes. These are the things that I forgot, I left out when I was speaking about this in my last video about, things to look for if, if you feel like someone has put you up for sacrifice, and how you will know if someone has put you up for sacrifice, the things to look for. Okay? And yeah. Now, I think I just covered it all. Excuse me, y'all. Just give me a moment to just think and make sure that I'm not leaving anything out. Okay? They will try to humiliate you. There will be gang stalking. Okay? Where they will try to, follow you in your vehicle, and etc. They will have police enforcement following you all around, trying to get you cased up, and they definitely will try to cause some type of accident for you, which will not, like I said, it's not really an accident because it's a hit that they put out on you, but they would try to cover it up and make it look like it was an accident. Okay? So these are things to pay attention to, my brothers and sisters. And if you are going through these things, then you can, put it together and pretty much know that someone tried to sacrifice you or is trying to have you sacrificed. And yes, you definitely will be gang stalked. Okay? Gang stalking, where every time you come outside, there's a monitoring spirit. They're basically monitoring spirits, monitoring you, everything you do, following you everywhere you go. They will move in people next door to you. They will move in people across the street from you. They will have people start working at the job that you work at. Okay? All to monitor and try to intimidate you. Okay? Yes, gang stalking. This was also going back in the biblical days, if you read your Bible. Okay? They gang stalked in the biblical times, my brothers and sisters. And it's still going on today. Okay? So, yeah. You'll notice, and they'll do things when they gang stalk. they'll try to make you come out of your character. Okay. They'll do things like they may walk by you and spit and almost spit on you. Okay. And that's made to try to make you react in a violent way. Okay. So that then they can try to call the cops on you, try to get you arrested, or, you know, try to get you Baker acted and say that you're crazy. Okay. They don't know what you're talking about. They did nothing to you. Whole time, they know exactly what they did to you. Okay. But they're trying to make it look like you are going crazy. Okay. They will do these things to you. And that is definitely a main goal of their gang stalking program, is to try to make you look crazy. So when you go, like they'll break into your house, and I'm not trying to get too far into this, because I just wanted to kind of keep it, I just wanted to say the key points and not go too much into depth. Okay. So I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I do want to say how, some of the things that they will do, such as they'll break into your home and they'll move things around. And, you may mention it to somebody. And then the person you mention it to, may think you're going crazy. Like, what is she talking about? What is he talking about? He keep coming to me telling me stuff was moved around in the house, and I don't see what they talking about. She keep coming and telling me that, people following her, and I don't see what she talking about. I think she's going crazy for real. You see what I'm saying? And that is the point of the gang stalking and the gang stalking program against you. You see? So yes, these are some of the key points that I left out. Okay, that is very important for y'all to know, to be aware of. Okay, so that you can have an idea, of what's going on to you. Because when these things first started happening to me, y'all, I didn't know what was going on. I had never been through this before. And if you're not strong in the mind, they will have you believing that you're going crazy. You see? But your sister is here to come and, tell you that if you have been experiencing these things, then that you are not crazy. They know exactly what they're doing. But stay strong and keep your mind strong, because that's what they want. They want to make you go crazy. And you are not alone. If you are being gang stalked, if someone has tried to put you up for a sacrifice, you are not alone. Lean on the Most High, true and living God, my brothers and sisters. And He will see you through, and He will bring you out. But you have to have faith. You have to believe in God. You have to believe in His word. That's the only way that you're going to make it. Okay? But yes, if you've been experiencing these things, you are not crazy. It is happening. Okay? But you need to lean on God, and He will see you through. And then you have brothers and sisters such as myself. Okay, if you need anybody to talk to, or if you have any questions, reach out to me. That's what I'm here for, to help. I wish I had someone that I could have reached out to who could have helped me when I was going through it. I still go through it, but I'm fully aware now of what's going on and so forth and so on. Back then, 13 years ago, I had no clue. And it would have been a blessing if I would have had somebody to tell me the things that I'm telling you all right now. So don't feel afraid or don't be ashamed to reach out to me if you all believe that you're being gang stalked and you have any questions, okay? Or if you believe that you've been placed up to be a sacrifice, okay? Don't be afraid or ashamed to reach out to me, okay? Because that's one of the reasons I'm here. That's one of the reasons that God is using me, okay, to help others who have been through the same thing that I have been through, or who are going through the same thing that I am going through. Okay, my brothers and sisters. So yes, I think I pretty much wrapped that up. If I feel like it's something, that it's important, pertinent, that I left out, I will definitely get back on. I don't care if it's, just a 5-minute video. I will definitely do my due diligence and put that message out and that content and that information out for you all to help you. That's what we're supposed to do as brothers and sisters in Christ. Okay? So, yes, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, my brothers and sisters. I know that this has definitely helped someone. If it has helped you, blessed you, go ahead and hit that like button so we can put the video in the algorithm so that it can help another sister or brother. Okay? If you know someone who has been going through some of these things, please, share the video to that brother or sister so that they can get the information. Okay? So that it can help them. Okay? That's what we're here for. To help one another. Okay? So, yeah. I think that pretty much wraps up today's, message. Me just pretty much wanting to bring y'all this pertinent information, okay? Because I know that it's going to help somebody. Like I said, I wish that there was somebody who could have had this talk with me when I was going through it. When it first started with me. Okay? I really wished I did, but thank God I made it through. And here I am. And I'm going to help other brothers. All right, I do apologize for that, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I love you all, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for chiming into the live. Y'all stay tuned because I'll be back soon. God's will. And until next time, this is your Sister Fi.